Just before the off-season activities began, that being, rookie minicamp, OTAs, and mandatory minicamp, I remember myself saying, hey, yeah, everyone's going to be focusing on the quarterback situation. But the one thing you should always, or at least for this season, keep an eye out for, take a deeper look at is the secondary in the defense, right? The cornerback room or the safety room, whatever you want to look at, just look at the DBs. That is what we have to worry about because that is going to be the weakest part of this roster. I think we fixed our offense and defensive line. Our running backs are fine. Our wide receivers are fine. The quarterback situation will figure itself out as the season goes on, and we really can't do much about that. But the secondary, the DBs, are something that have not been great in Minnesota for the past at least 5 years. You can probably go beyond that, right? So this is a massive season. That was the same way last year where we had injuries. We had an unfortunate, tragic passing of Kyrie Jackson, rest in peace, where we had to bring in these free agents, right? Stephon Gilmore and Shaq Griffin, and then we had some backups playing, and we really didn't know how it was going to go. It was okay, but it still wasn't the greatest. Like it wasn't a top 10, top 15 type of passing secondary or pass coverage team, if you will, right? So this season's different a little bit. We have Byron Murphy, okay? Mekhi Blackman's going to be back. And we added some offseason or some free agent pieces like Isaiah Rodgers, Jeff Okudah, and a couple others. But as we look at it, so far this team or this group of corners or DBs, if you will, are looking pretty stellar. They're looking good in the eyes of at least Brian Flores, which obviously we're always going to hear that. We won't know if it's actually good play until the regular season comes along. But as of right now, things are looking good. And let me tell you, one massive focal point, one big deal, if you will, or something that you should be excited about is the signing of Isaiah Rodgers. Just be ready for him to shine this year. I think this is one of those signings that we probably don't think much of, but will soon when the regular season hits. So let's get right into it on Isaiah Rodgers. Before we do, shout out to our affiliate partners at Green Gridiron. If you want one of these mini helmets, the link for that is in the comment section. It's also in the description. Use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout to receive a discount on your purchase. Now, if you don't want this specific Vikings helmet, they have all types of Vikings helmets, okay? The original, the throwback, whatever you want, right? But they also have all types of NFL helmets. They have all types of college football helmets. So if you're a college football fan, they have those as well. Or if you're just feeling crazy, if you're feeling up to it, you need to spice up the man cave a little bit, whatever the case may be, they have fully customizable helmets. So you can get your own type of visor. I mean, this sick purple one, I mean, that is just gorgeous, right? You can get your own chin strap, probably your own face mask, just whatever you want. They probably have it. So Green Gridiron is the place for you. Hit that link and use the promo code MINSYN, MINSYN at checkout. So let's get in. Let's talk DBs. Corners, safeties, you get it. We're mainly going to be focusing on the corner aspect of this, but the 2025 Vikings cornerbacks are young on paper. Byron Murphy Jr. is 27 years old. Isaiah Rodgers has him edged by 11 days. Their track records may serve as equalizers. Murphy ventured to the Pro Bowl for the first time in 6 seasons after plucking 6 interceptions in 2024, and the free agency procured whatever that word means. Rodgers has risen to his feet for year 5 and is first wearing purple after a supine celebration, after a great celebration, whatever it is, in Super Bowl. I believe that's 55. I can't read Roman numerals that well, but LIX confetti. So he won the Super Bowl last year with the Philadelphia Eagles. So he's obviously coming off a high, and he decided to sign with the Minnesota Vikings. Now, we also have, like I mentioned earlier, Mekhi Blackman, who I believe is going into his 3rd NFL season. So he's, 24, 25 years old. So he's super young as well. The only old guys we had on the roster last year were Stephon Gilmore and Shaq Griffin. But both are free agents now, which creates an opportunity for Byron Murphy Jr. and Isaiah Rodgers to lead. They've done well so far as nifty interceptors in 7-on-7 drills and natural communicators of defensive coordinator Brian Flores' cunning scheme throughout organized team activity and mandatory minicamp practices. So they've been flying around, they've been making plays. It is only 7-on-7 drills, but still, you like them to see, or you like seeing them getting active, getting, making plays on the ball and stuff like that, really molding well or coming together well as a unit, as a team, right? As teammates. Now, Isaiah Rodgers, aka Zay, is still getting acquainted with Flores, but said it was a no-brainer decision to sign with the Minnesota Vikings because of the latter's reputation for being a great coach and author of strong defenses. Here's what Rodgers replied when asked about his familiarity with Flores before leaving Philadelphia for Minnesota. He quoted, "A lot of people try to ask around the league to see what type of guy he is, but I'm more hands-on." Okay. He was in New England around the time I was at UMass, so I never physically met him, but always knew of him and heard his name around. I feel like a lot of DBs in the system just make a lot of interceptions, a lot of plays on the ball, and not just regular interception where the game's over with, and they're just getting picks. They're actually changing the game. I want it to be a part of that. Definitely love to hear that, right? That's the only reason he decided to sign with Minnesota, was because we get interceptions, we change games on defense, and he wanted to be a part of this system. He wanted to be a part of chasing a Lombardi, and that's what we're ultimately going to do this season, is hopefully get to the mountaintop. It's going to be tough with what you could call a rookie quarterback, but Flores touted Rodgers' football IQ and acumen and commended the cornerback's professionalism as he's synergized expeditiously. I just cannot pronounce words today. I'm sorry. With a secondary returning 3 players in Byron Murphy Jr., along with safeties Harrison Smith and Joshua Metellus, who logged approximately 1,000 snaps on defense last season. Now, the quick communication and integration can be chalked up to a couple different things, including the player's capacity to store, process, and disseminate information, and their knack for relationship building. Isaiah Rodgers possesses both attributes, and so does Jeff Okudah, whom Flores mentioned in the same breath. So not only is Isaiah Rodgers looking pretty stellar so far and looking like a decent pickup in free agency, but so is Jeff Okudah, which is something you don't really think would be said, right? Jeff Okudah comes to the Detroit Lions a couple years ago in that first round of the NFL draft, the Detroit Lions. He suffers an injury, really isn't playing well, gets shipped off to, I think it was Atlanta. I think he went down to Atlanta. There might have been a stop in between, but really nothing happening. In Atlanta there, we lost power, so I apologize for that. Let's see if we can get it back on. Nope. But we'll continue here. So I'm pumped up about it. Can't wait for this season. But Isaiah Rodgers, as we get into spooky season here, is ready to shine. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Have a great rest of the night, folks. And Skol Vikes.